Hi everybody, welcome back to another lesson in my level 3 beginner piano course. In this video we're going to learn Japanese Gardens, which is again another short composition by me to reinforce what we learned about the trill. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. Also, I offer online piano lessons. If you're looking for one, there's going to be information below. This short piece is a very intense trill workout. It's a combination of harmonies, pedal, trills that should take you to a very far away place in the Orient, hopefully. We're going to learn first the left hand accompaniment pattern, it's quite simple, and then we're going to learn two versions of the right hand. One is a counted trill and also a free trill. So we're in the key of D major, two sharps, every C and every F is going to be sharp, and we're in 4/4 and it's andante, so walking speed. The left hand is a broken chord pattern, and it's moving between the D chord, B minor chord, G chord, and A chord. So 1, 6, 4, and 5 chords. Now the pedal is going to be once per bar, and the sign underneath every bar shows you where how long the pedal should be pressed down. The pattern of the left hand is quite stretchy, so if you've got smaller hands, even if you don't have smaller hands, you need to make sure that you kind of follow the melody. So the hand, the wrist is moving in the direction of the melody, nicely, left and right, swaying. So the first one is D, A, D, A, B, F sharp, B, F sharp, G, D, G, D, A, E, A, E. And make sure there's no gap when you change the chords like this. Do it very slowly, and when you get to the last note of a bar, anticipate the first note of the next bar, and with your eyes already look where does the little finger need to end up. And I would suggest using 5-2-1 for all of these chords, is the most comfortable position. Second line, bar 5, back to D, B, G chord, A chord, and we're slowing down, and the D major chord, a blocked D major chord, D, F sharp, A. So there is a writ in the second last bar, which means we need to slow down for the ending. And that's the left hand, so very smoothly, evenly, no gaps, no breaks, with the pedal, and gently. The right hand needs to be louder than the left hand. Now, the right hand melody, I'm going to show it to you first without the trills. So it's descending and ascending 5-note scales. We start on the A, middle C, so an octave above. And the first one is lift. So ti 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 ta, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So we've got eighth notes followed by a half note quavers and a minim. Have a nice downbeat on the first note, connect beautifully until the last note and lift up. So first bar, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, 1, 2, 3, lift, and now number 2 on the C sharp, and finishing on the E. So 3 times repeated the same phrase, and then a dominant. Second line is ascending. Now here there is a finger substitution, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, and then back to 5. Same again. And finishing on our C sharp and D. So very, very simple melody. Couldn't be any simpler in D major, just rising and falling scales, and the trills are going to make it much nicer. So the first kind I'm going to show you. Before we add the trills, I would urge you to play it hands together just without the trills. So, and the pedal. then you get a feel of the rhythm, how the eighth notes combine with the quarter notes of the left hand. You can really practice your pedal without really stressing about the trills. So play it without the trills, hands together, learn the piece, and then add in the trills. So the first kind we're going to learn is a counted trill, which you can actually see written out in the first bar. So we're going to play one beat of 16th note semiquavers, which is going to end on a quarter note or a crotchet. So the two beats of the half note are going to become a one beat trill and the one beat quarter note. Let me show you how that's going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4. The four notes need to fit into one beat, and we're going to alternate between D and E, starting on the D. So, and here you see, as soon as we add in the trills, we need to move the fingers. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we move the 2 to the D. Second one. And the third one. And here the trill, be careful, is going to go to the F sharp because that's the upper neighboring note, not F, F sharp. Second line. So the last one is going to be different because it's a cadential trill, and we're going to start on the upper note, not on the main note. So F sharp, and now the turn that we learned about in the previous lesson. F sharp, E, D, E, D. So it's a trill finishing on a turn. If you don't know what this means, watch the previous lesson where we talk about the cadential trill. As you can see, the trill is one beat, so it's going to go with the third beat of the left hand, and the quarter note is going to come with the fourth beat of the left hand. So let's go hands together. So this was the easier version. The harder version is the free trill, in which case we don't play one group of 4 16th notes followed by a quarter note, but we play the trill very quickly without counting. You can start the trill slightly slower and speed into it, like, or you could start the same speed and carry on. The point is, it should flow freely without any counting, and it should feel very liberating. So let's go.